Bryan Adams tells us why he does it.
You gotta want it. If you don't want it, then don't bother, man. You gotta do it because you love it.
Bryan Adams likes to joke about himself. Originally, he wanted to call his second album, Bryan Adams Hasn't Heard of You Either. Not long ago, the Canadian singer was a real unknown. Another new voice on another new record. But now that's changing, and Bryan Adams is becoming a rock force to be reckoned with.
I don't write a song and just say it because I want to say it. I say it because I mean it. I think about her all the time.
6 years ago, Bryan Adams was a hungry young songwriter looking for a break. His first big chance came when he tried to sell a song to Bachman-Turner Overdrive, then Canada's hardest rocking band.
I'm gonna make her mine. My first real experience with the business was the art of negotiating publishing when I was 17 with BTO, with their very last record. And I learned a lot from that experience, and I think it's one of those experiences that I treasure now, you know, because I learned a lot at an early age about the fact that you can get ripped off if you're not careful. Not that they ripped me off, just that there was something to be learned by finding out things about the business at a young age.
Bryan Adams learned the business of rock and roll quickly enough to sell songs to a wide variety of other musicians.
The nice thing about having your songs covered by other people is that it kind of means that your songs are not only for yourself, but they are for other people. People can interpret them their own way. I like that. Bryan Adams.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Although he's enjoyed writing for other people, his true desire was to be up there in the spotlight himself. Since he's the kind of guy to do things on his own, the first step was to sign with a record company.
I signed with A&M Records because they were really the only people that would give me a shot. I mean, I got the old, you know, well, okay, Bryan, tell us, do you have a manager? I'd say, no. I'd say, well, do you have a band? I'd say, no. I'd say, well, we can't help you. Sorry, we can't do anything about it. And I learned a lot from that, too, you know, just from being able to figure out what they wanted and delivering something that I thought was the right thing. Although my comeback to all that initially was, well, look, man, I got a great song here. Doesn't that stand up today? No, man, you got to be more than just a great songwriter. You have to have all the other aspects of the business. And it's true, it really is. To have the mega success, you have to. But initially, you can be a solo artist with a good song, I think. That's how I started. When my record came out, it was lost in a shuffle of other albums. It comes into radio stations or goes into publicity firms, and unless it's something that's like real hooky, people don't pick up on it, you know? So I would go into stations and say, look, man, listen to this song, listen to this, you know? Invite them down to the show, give them free tickets, you know? And get people encouraged, you know?
Now with a gold album and a growing cadre of adoring fans, what does Bryan Adams really want from life?
There's one dream I've always had that, you know, may become a reality, and that is that I've always wanted to own a piece of land, and I'm going to go buy myself some land, and that's all I really want.
Well, even though Adams has some pretty down-to-earth goals, he's still got a lot of rock and roll left in him. Let's take a look at the song that helped Bryan Adams slice into the top 40, Cuts Like a Knife.